I'm Adam Watson.
I'm Trinity Watson.
This is the Dark Star Mafia Power Hour. Today, you brought me something wonderful.
Wonderful is a word that I'm not sure I'd use.
Stygmata number 0. Mm-hmm. This thing has 2 enhancements on it. We have some sort of foil for the cover, and then a different foil stamp for the logo.
Yep.
This is by Entity Comics, who did all kinds of gimmicks.
Yeah.
So, where did you get this thing, and what made you pick it up exactly?
I've had this in my box for years.
Okay.
I think I got it at a Comic-Con a very long time ago.
That would make sense.
And I've just had it in my boxes ever since. I've been reorganizing my boxes lately.
Okay.
And I saw this and I'm like, oh, this is like a fun looking thing.
Yeah, that's a word.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like their misspelling of Stygmata for the title. That's good, you know? Did you read any of this shit?
No.
Neither did I.
Yeah.
If I have to know this in order to enjoy the comic, then you've already failed as a comic creator, in my opinion.
Yeah.
This is written by John Migliori. Art and colors by Raph Ienco. Letters by Tracy Clark. Production by Laura Davis Chin. Edited by Dawn Chin. Mm-hmm. Starts off with scenes that look like they're from Spawn.
Directly from Spawn.
And then we got a guy with a cape.
Who's sitting in the most awkward looking chair ever. It's just made out of a bunch of cubes that are not...
Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to be.
His cape, what?
His cape is so Spawn-esque.
It's a mix of Spawn and Doctor Strange with how it's like patterned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Spawn's is kind of like Doctor Strange's already.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, so this guy has the power of the Stygmata.
He's sitting awkwardly.
He's got the Stygmata going on his hands when the whole thing starts, right?
Yeah.
But I can't figure out what the fuck his power set even is. Mm-hmm. Whatever the case, he senses evil and then states, "It is the harbinger of my sacred duty." And I don't know what exactly he means by that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
They heard a lot of cool words and didn't bother to look in a dictionary of what any of them meant and just threw them in here, I think.
And then we get a Spawn-esque pinup.
Yep.
Only problem is the Spawn is a well-designed character who looks cool.
Yeah, this guy is so awkward and cluttery looking.
He looks like somebody that would be thrown out of a BDSM party for taking things too far. That's what he looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just like so many other 90s comics, it starts with an attractive woman walking down an alley who's about to be jumped by guys who... Yeah. Why is this such a trope at this time?
I don't know, but it's kind of gross.
It's weird how many comics feature it.
Yeah. Not just comics, though, because there are a lot of movies from that era that also feature this kind of similar setup.
Yeah. If they're trying to like warn you that you shouldn't be walking down dark, gross alleys on your own.
Right.
Point taken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this trope works sometimes, like in the first Max issue.
Right.
And then there are other times when it's a little bit more awkward, like in this one. So these pages pretty much just read like the first Spawn issue. Because there's a woman walking down an alley in that who almost gets assaulted too, right?
Yeah, literally like second, third page or whatever.
Just like in this. Yeah. So Stygmata jumps out to save the girl. Mm-hmm. It might have been cooler if he had like a Christian cross on his armor or something.
Something
that sells the religiousness.
Script and stuff, but there's nothing that shows us.
He talks a lot, but he's not quoting the Bible or anything that makes his power set kind of make more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got tons of pouches though.
He does.
So this one right here, where he's grabbing this guy's shirt, that is so horribly done.
It's horribly done.
It just looks like his hand is just in front of the guy. Doesn't look like he's actually holding on to him.
Yeah, and he thinks a job well done is just
cranking them in the head.
Cranking them in the head and leaving them on the ground. Like, they're
Right.
about to seriously assault this woman.
Yeah.
And the only punishment they get is just knocking their heads together?
Yeah, which he probably did it hard enough to knock them out for a while, but still.
Right. Like, I don't know.
And then he must depart because he senses evil somewhere.
Yeah.
Little does he know that the evil that he senses was this woman all along, who then brings these two ruffians back to life using her green powers.
Yeah.
I don't mind that twist. At least they did something different there than all of the others had been doing.
Right.
And then we're treated to a splash page that has nice buildings and a fairly cool moon. I don't like the coloring of it, but the actual illustration is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. His design is just so bad, though.
It's so bad.
Did he have the little tassels before?
I don't know.
No, he didn't have the tassels here.
Oh.
Oh, no, they are. They're just not drawn in on every panel.
Huh.
Yeah, all of a sudden they just got really apparent with this one.
Weird.
Yeah. That's also a weird gargoyle.
Yeah.
But that's kind of whatever. But it looks like it's an actual other character that's waiting to spring into action, so it's a little bit misleading. So then he somehow activates his Stygmata power as he remembers how it all began. But yeah, I don't really know what any of this means. This is a guy who sinned apparently and has something to do with something called the Dark Trinity.
Yeah.
He was a tortured slave of the Dark Trinity, I guess I should say.
Yeah, it feels like the writers really wanted to write something edgy but had never written anything edgy in their life.
It does feel like that. Yeah. It also feels like they should have just kept these chains for this guy. Mm-hmm. And maybe just kept his head looking like this. It'd look cooler than this weird ass like Mr. Sinister thing he's got going on.
Yeah, and that looks like a departure enough from Spawn that it actually kind of looks cool, makes his character silhouette look nice.
Agreed. So then suddenly people are being attacked on the streets and he knows they're energy vampires, hundreds of them, but he doesn't realize these are the two that he just conked in the head.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, did you realize that?
No.
Oh yeah, these two guys are the exact same.
Yeah, those are totally them.
Yeah, she's making them into energy vampires.
See, this is what I'm saying. Don't just bonk people in the head, like, I don't know, squish their faces in.
So his Stygmata powers give him the ability to fly and create giant ass fireballs.
Yeah.
Some setup here, some explanation. Maybe if they had showed the Stygmata powers throughout time, like the Witchblade or the Darkness or something.
Right.
More of an illusion, or we're just now seeing him use his abilities for like the first time, like in the Darkness or Witchblade, you know?
Right.
You don't meet those characters fully formed. Jackie gets the Darkness in the first issue and is like, what the fuck is this? Mm-hmm. So something like that might have made this a whole lot better. Whatever the case, his fireballs are not enough to keep all the energy vampires at bay. And they just start whooping his ass. It has the weirdest... I don't think it's this page, actually. We'll get to that one in a minute. Mm-hmm. So, apparently energy vampires in this world transmit just like vampirism does.
Yeah.
If you die by an energy vampire, you become an energy vampire. This is quite the sound effect here. Arr!
I don't know which page it is, but he mentions how the more the evil grows, the more his power grows.
Yeah, and he doesn't seem to know that.
Yeah.
Which makes it make more sense that this is a character who we're seeing inherit these powers for the first time. Maybe a better idea would have been to show us his rise from a slave of the Dark Trinity to the Stygmata guy.
Yeah, that would have been a lot cooler.
Right? Overall, though, the Stygmata power just seems to be whatever the hell he needs it to be. Mm-hmm. So it's right here. As he's thinking about what he's done by blowing up all of these energy vampires, this thought balloon is leading back to his hand, and it's leading to the skull he blew up as well. In this one, there's a trail off from him that's not connected to the thought balloon. And it's also not quite pointing at her head with the second trail. So I don't know which of the characters are thinking that. And it's a small matter, but tighten up the lettering a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
So we know that there's definitely some spawnisms going on here. When I read this, I thought that there were Species too, but then you looked it up and it turns out Species came out in 1995.
Mm-hmm. So, it's still a rather alien-esque design.
Yeah, still looks like a Geiger type design.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
I don't either. I like the weird hands, how it looks.
Yeah, I do too. And the head looks like maybe somebody in Sony's costuming department was looking at it when they came up with the Green Goblin design. So maybe this in turn got ripped off. So is she a member of the Dark Trinity?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. It didn't explain it that well.
No, it didn't. But she wants him to quit attacking her because it could harm her human host.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the least of the humans' concerns at this point.
Right. I just want him to kill me. This thing turned me into a horrible, painful-looking alien thing. Like,
yeah.
Just end it.
Right? And it eventually does ask for help after he uses his mighty Stygmata powers to smite it.
Mm-hmm. I like that in every panel he's shown in, his cloak just gets bigger and bigger.
Just like in Spawn. Yeah, look at the massive size of it here.
The massive size of it here, and then how it's almost taken a...
But it looks like it's retracting here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he flies off, leaving this demon thing on the ground. I don't think he actually put it out of its misery. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he said that he would absorb it and try and save the woman, but fears that she might not be able to survive it.
Oh, and see, I already forgot that.
Yeah.
So I do like the building designs in this.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what this splash page is even referencing, though, because these characters aren't in what we just read. Does this guy come from an Entity team book or something?
I'm not sure.
This has got some weird creases, considering nothing else in this book is creased.
Yeah.
Yeah, so issue number 1 ships in July. I wonder if that actually happened. You didn't look it up, did you?
I did not.
Neither did I. And then Entity's best-selling comic, which got quite a bit of advertisement going on here.
Mm.
It's the only one ever made into a video game, as far as I know.
Oh.
Oh, Parody Press books might actually outsold Zen. It's hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
There are a few of these that are actually quite fun. I found this one in some bins at the first ever Comic Con I was going to, cable TV.
Awesome.
And I was so confused because I was like, this looks just like Cable.
Yeah.
It's not that extreme. He just has a TV on his shoulder. Is this actually an X-Men book? I'm confused. So I bought it, and then I realized it said Parody Press. Some of those actually go for bank now, too.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, so what do you think? Would you pick up another issue of Stygmata?
No, I would not. This was fun, but it's one of those, you read this once in your lifetime.
Yeah, I'm going to forget everything about this.
Mm-hmm.
If I see it in bins, I'll probably have already forgotten that I read this one unless I watch this video.
Yeah, it's just like Spawn, you know, the thing.
No, because I'm going to remember Spawn's costume. I'm going to remember he's Al Simmons. That he has
that is true.
I'm going to remember that his widow is named Wanda and that she remarried Terry shockingly short amount of time after Al died and had a kid named Cyan, and that Malbolgia made him into Spawn, and Violator.
Yeah.
Billy Kincaid. I remember all those things. I might forget what happens in each individual Spawn issue, but there is some things that stick with you no matter how much bullshit there is in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be 100% gone. You got anything else?
Nope.
All right, let's go make some comics. We didn't create the comics that were featured in today's episode, but we did create these. Check out Ghost Assassin in the Cards and the Chihuahua Who Flew Away mini comic, both of which were written by me. The Chihuahua Who Flew Away was illustrated
by me.